get you right along. You look so good standing there in that pretty negligee. I would wait 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. 'Cause I know when the day is over, it'll be so good to come home to you. Oh, baby, so good to come home to you. Baby, I'm so tired. Yeah, it is rough. But like that old saying said, when it's too rough for the average person, baby, it's just right for me. When it comes to you, you see, baby, it hurt me so bad to get up every morning and go to work and leave you and the kids here. It's too
Pepper.
But I know the only way I'm gonna be able to do anything about it is to keep working. The sweet smell of your hair makes me away from you for 1 minute. Oh, seems so unfair. Oh, but now that the day is all through, it's so good to be home with you.
Soapbox.
Oh, baby, it's so good to be home with you, baby. It's so good, so good, so good, baby.
Maybe it loud.
You make me feel so good, oh baby. When I walk through the door, telling me how much you love me, baby. You said each day you love me more and more. Thank you, oh baby. You look so good to be standing there in that pretty. I would wait 7 days.
Oh man, that you love that. It's a commercial gifts.
24 hours a day.
It's a commercial gifts and mandatory birthday telling y'all not
'Cause I know when the day is all
That's my 2 cents.
baby, so good to be home.
Gangsta as fuck. You got neck tattoos, stink.
Have another kiss.
No, I'm not gonna sing it. It's not my forte.
Sweet baby.
Say it.
Say, oh, oh, oh. I got Southern man, yes I do. When I was a child, I made up in my mind that I was gonna find me a Southern man. I found me a Southern man.
What's more important, stink, your birthday or Christmas?
He holds my hand in the store. We drink the same whiskey and he loves to dance. He be like, come on, love, girl, do your dance. I give him all my love because he don't play about with love. I don't mean no harm. You got to get your own. 'Cause that man there, that's my man. He got a smooth walk. He kind of growl when he talk. He ain't shy no hard work. He loves his mama and he goes to church. He don't care if them kids sing. He's gonna raise them like babies.
football game makes you abnormal. Yeah, that's a little harsh. My team is playing tonight. I'm gonna catch up on the highlights, but I'm trying to run this show, so I gotta do what I gotta do. Hey, Woo. I don't have no choice. I gotta do what I gotta do. That's also why I changed off of Thursday night and went back to Friday nights, because the NFL is pushing. They signed that big contract with Amazon, and so they're pushing Thursday night. So they're putting better games on Thursday night consistently. And so I know, because I know that, and my team is not that good, and Jimmy G is trash. So yeah, I'm partial to my Raiders every day of the week, but sometimes I don't want to watch games. Sometimes the game is I'm too emotionally vested to watch my team lose. I really put a lot into college football. I'm not a Colorado Buffs fan. I'm a bandwagon Buff is what they call us. And I want Deion to win, but he don't have an offensive line. He don't have a running game. He doesn't have a good defensive line to bring pressure. He has awesome cornerbacks, best in the nation, really. And but sometimes that shit hard to see the team that you want to win lose. Yeah. So, and I can't even watch the college team I played for. We just totally suck. We won one game all year, and we weren't that good when I played. I was pretty decent because I was all conference. Then I went on to play after that, but like sometimes I just can't watch it because I'm want to yell at the screen. I want to throw something at the screen. And Penn State's all right this year. They lost. Did they lose to Ohio State already? I think they did. You would be a Faders fan. I am a Raiders fan. I have lots of paraphernalia. I don't have any other team's paraphernalia. I only have Raiders hats. Anytime I went to Vegas, I picked up a couple hats and t-shirts. I don't fuck around about that. I don't have anybody else's stuff. If I have any other fitted caps, it's baseball teams. But I don't have any other teams other than Raiders. I am a Raider faithful. I'm a Raider faithful. I don't watch college anymore. It needs the grown men. I can't say that. I like college football. I played it, and it still has that hunger because all of them aren't paid yet. Even though a lot more are paid now with the NILs, blah blah blah. But I don't know. Tonight's topic. I was a part of another show a little earlier, and it was kind of like a matchmaking show, but not necessarily, just giving advice on. Hey, so it was giving advice on this woman. She was like, she had an issue, and she wanted a couple perspectives. Hey, Tay. She wanted some perspectives. So I kind of want to do a slash. I want to talk. I don't think that the initial topic, the gifts for Christmas and birthday. Stink, you didn't say what's more important. You said Christmas was your favorite day of the year. What's more important? When I know people playing, I don't have to know. But I have my teams. Like I was going not too far from Mississippi State. One of my good friends from high school played at UT, and one of my coworkers went to Ole Miss. I relate, and Georgia's really good. I lived there for a while in Atlanta, so we hear nothing but dogs this, dogs that, and I used to like Notre Dame when I was a kid because of Jerome Bettis, but I never became a Steelers fan. Couldn't do it. Christmas will always be my favorite day. Over your birthday? What's up, Deacon Talks? That's tough. I think that I'm not looking for, on my birthday, I'm not looking for an actual gift. I just want appreciation. I don't need like a tangible thing. Christmas, I do want to exchange gifts with my immediate family. Hi, Bonnie. That would be the day I want gifts. Because like my mom has this rule. She's like, do what you want to the rest of the year, but I want my family here for Christmas Day. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and that's a really big deal to us. So, yeah, that's the one rule. But like I said, at this point, it's been like this for a long while. I don't really look for gifts. I mean, if I get a gift, I'm more than ecstatic. I normally buy what I want me to have, and if I get on top of that, then that's great. But everything else is awesome. I bought my 10 gifts for my birthday. My birthday, I celebrate all month. I think that's weird, to be honest with you. Anybody who says because I live in Atlanta, and there would be a lot of people who would be like, it's my birthday month. And they would, come every weekend for 4 weekends straight with money on their shirt so people give them money for their birthday. And it was my birthday month. Or they would even stretch it, it's not my birthday month, it's my birthday sign. So my whole sign, Aquemini, whatever the fuck it is, even if they got 30 days of celebration. Or they'll turn it to the birthday month, then they sign, so they got 45 days or something. If they just stretching it out, shit's weird to me. No gift equals friend zone. So you're saying if you're with somebody and they don't give you a gift, they automatically relegate it back to the friend zone? Because that's where they start, hopefully. I don't worry about my birthdays anymore. I like to celebrate others. I agree. My birthday is at the end, and so I have to get a few more days. You just get your day. Happy birthday. I'm not doing signs. That's too much. People do, though. I celebrate me. I love having life. There's nothing wrong with being alive. Still dark _room_flower. I don't celebrate holidays. I only celebrate birthdays. That's not to say throughout the year I won't receive anything. I don't know what you're trying to say. Because I know some people that's their religion. They don't celebrate. A particular religion doesn't celebrate birthdays and holidays. So I remember my cousins, they were around that time, around Christmas, where everybody's all jovial and happy and all this other stuff. They're like, it's just another day. I was like, no, I've been looking for this shit for months. This is the deal. I'm finna get me a Nintendo. I'm finna get me a PlayStation. I'm finna whatever. They're like, nah, it's just another day. I got my PlayStation the other day. I'm straight. Ooh. You my friend to get me gifts. So, okay. Casey's birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, so let's talk about we Leos know how to use a litter box. What? Let's talk about, so Stink said if she don't get a gift, then he's going back to the friend zone. Have a good evening. So how important, so let's talk about the weight of the gift. So what's the dirty elephant, where you exchange. So is there supposed to be your birthday, what's a reasonable amount for your significant other? Does it matter how long they are? What's the determination of what they give you for your birthday? We're gonna get to Christmas. So does it matter if y'all sexually active? Does it matter how long y'all been dating? Does it matter the duration? Does it matter their income? What determines how much they should spend, and should it be multiple gifts or just one big gift, or just take me out for a nice dinner and the Mexicans come, or it's a nice steak dinner, it's gonna cost $300-400, you're gonna shit it out the next day? What's the determination of what they should or shouldn't get you for your birthday? White elephant, yeah, that dumbass shit. I get people what they like. I don't know about prices. I mean, but me being a man, I know it's different for women, for men, but for a man to a woman, some women's basic gifts are super expensive, $400, $500, $600, and they just say it on a whim. And you could have just recently, you could have recently started dating somebody close to their birthday, and they're like, well, yeah, I wouldn't mind a Tiffany bracelet, or I wouldn't mind a Coach, or whatever. Whatever the nice bag is. I don't want to say something too low, but I know it ain't no fucking Chanel. I know that much. Hold on a second. I gotta keep up. I spend what I feel they deserve, and what if it hadn't went to that part where they had an opportunity to give you, other than just treating you nice, respectful, and it had been your turn to buy them anything. Length of dating, how much you like them, no price cap. given from the heart. Okay. I'm not buying socks and ties. Ties aren't bad though. And for the right polo socks, especially if they're Argyle. Some Argyle polo socks with some pink in it. And hey, don't fuck around now. Although they can be pricey too, yes. Gifts are what you can afford. Okay, thank you. Gifts are from the heart. I mean, I'm simple. Like all my stuff, I like to dress a particular way. So I like all my. If you're gonna buy me something, I want it to be what I would normally wear. You know, I have more work clothes than play clothes, quote unquote. I can go buy me some jeans, but you know, you get me some nice polo slacks and polo button. I'm appreciative of that because that's close to my heart. I mean, but some women want stuff that they give me something that I already have to multiply it, so that I'm in a better situation and I have more and be in abundance. I'm not gonna ask you to go buy me some Gucci shades or something, or I don't know, something I don't totally have. I want to keep up with my same reputation. I want to keep up with what I've been going. What's up, Dre? I don't need you to buy me something out of the norm. That would be weird for me. I usually get a person what they like and always throw in a surprise. That's cool. What's up, Sharpshoot? Come on. Yeah, I don't know. What's up, little daddy? Guys in the house tonight. That's what's up. But sometimes, like I said, women either, I like jewelry, but I don't expect anybody to buy me any jewelry just because I wear real gold, and my watches cost between $400 and $800. So I'm not expecting that as a gift. I expect myself to buy that. If I have it on, then yes, that's great. But I just want supplemental, like, you know, a pullover, nice pullover, sweater vest, sport coat maybe, if we've been in for a while. But yeah, just I don't have that high of expectations or demand. Like I wouldn't be mad if she only got me a nice yellow tie and some Argyle polo socks. Because I hadn't bought none in years. That's why I'm saying. I'm remembering I need to go get me some Argyle polo socks because I really like them. I need to go get that. You have to pay attention to what if the person likes, not what you like. I don't believe that shit. Women oftentimes buy what they want the man to look like, not what he already looks like. Y'all want to project yourself on him. I think this would look nice on you. Or I think you should wear this. Y'all do that shit all the time, ain't that right, Dre? I take some rolling in the sheets from my lady no sir. Head and pussy doesn't count as birthday or Christmas gift. That should be coming through. That should be just like a meal or air. You should not expect that. Going live with Natalie this Thursday about the list. Oh, I'll be there. Kyle C. McDuffie. The real gift is when I see how attentive you are to what I like. How'd you flip that on that? Or you just, yeah, okay, I get it. But I learned from my mother. Like my mother taught me and my brother one particular thing: ask the woman very directly, what she wants, and then get her what she wants. If she says she don't know, you ask her again. If she says she still doesn't know, just surprise me and say, no, we don't do surprises over here. In fact, you need to let her know in the beginning of the relationship, we don't do surprises. I will need to know exactly what you want because that's what I'm going to get you. Now, if you tell me I get to pick the color or whatever, okay, that's cool. But just to surprise and to say to being attentive to what I like and don't like, not on a birthday or Christmas, in a general gift or something like that, that's cool. But just to say, I'm gonna surprise you and then you be disappointed on a Christmas or a birthday, it ain't worth it. It's not worth it. But people know literally want you to address them. That's funny. Can someone DM the list? You don't want to see it, little daddy. It's some bullshit on the stick. Bouncing. Yeah, if the guy pays attention, I like stuff like that. Men sometimes don't have a clue. That's why I asked directly. I know about other women, but I prefer you listening and surprising. I'm not a fan of being asked. I'm sorry. I don't like to get it wrong. That's why I'm gonna ask. See, if you ask me and I tell you you don't want it, I don't want it anymore. Okay. Why would I don't understand for both of y'all women if the man like I deal in the area of not fucking up. There's gonna be enough things that I do and say I'm gonna fuck up anyway. So I'm gonna do a retention thing and not fuck up. So if I asked you what you wanted, I can't fuck that up because I asked you. Now if that pisses you off or you're unhappy, then that's you and your Jesus. But I need to not do this wrong on your birthday and Christmas. See, it's a woman up in here. There's plenty of women up in there. What you talking about? Just listen and pay attention. Quit. You pay attention instead of asking. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm going to ask. One time for roast. Hello. Happy birthday.
Hi. Oh, thank you.
I think people want organic syncing without words speaking so they feel seen and heard. I don't know what that has to do with what we're talking about. I'm sorry. I kind of lost me on that. Dr. Finn, look, where I shop, listen to what y'all tripping. I'm not gonna do all that. I mean, I'm gonna pay attention to what my woman wants, but I'm still gonna ask her. That way, if I don't get what she wanted and she told me something different, then we don't have nothing to talk about. You just didn't tell me what you want. And this whole surprise me, this whole figure it out and all this other bullshit. Shit.
Thank you. Sorry, I just realized how low my eyes look. I've had a few birthday shots.
Nope, I'm not lazy.
No, I was gonna say I don't think that's being lazy. I think that honestly, I think that if you are, let me preface this, 3 years and less. That means dating or married, depending on how quickly you got married or whatnot. I don't think that you really know a person intimately enough to always get the gift right, without asking or without some parameters being set. I agree. Now, when I say I want an element of surprise, I think you alluded to this in terms of like color, style, maybe size, right? If I have a particular brand of something that I like, but you all right?
No, look, they said, am I drinking tonight? And I said, no, not tonight. Not over Monday. Only the latter part of the week.
I'm just, never mind. I was gonna say something else. Okay, so I think that you should know what the person likes. I think that, especially in the beginning stages, even if it's like the first year or two, you should have a conversation around what would you like? What are some things that you would like? At the very least, what is it that you absolutely would not enjoy me getting you? So I think the idea of just trying to blindly pick a gift for someone usually is what gets people get their feelings hurt. Like, I mean, I unfortunately know some women who have hurt some men's feelings on birthdays and Christmas because she just assumed he was supposed to know. And he's super attentive. He listens, he takes her out, he dotes on her. So it's not that he wasn't paying attention. She was just like, I don't know. I don't know what I want. And she clearly knew what she wanted. And he missed the mark in her mind and now became a thing versus her saying, here's some things that I enjoy.
I'm being a hard ass on this one on purpose because of the comment Stink just said. Lord, it's not that complicated. Women, by definition, means complicated. Look it up. Woman equals complicated. There's nothing simple about a woman. So for a woman to say that other women, plural, are not complicated, first you practice to deceive. Remember that. Yeah, so that's why it's simple. You can't get it wrong if she tells you what to do. I have no problem. Like I would say, part of a man being in a committed relationship with a female, ask questions and follow instructions because you're gonna want some version of the same, but you can't go wrong if you follow the instructions. And if you want me to be spontaneous, let's be spontaneous on other days. Let me bring you some flowers, wine, or an outfit, or a tennis bracelet on another day, on Valentine's Day, on July 31st, or whatever freaking day. But on your birthday and Christmas, I'm not fucking it up. And no woman in here can tell me, hey, do this. No, I'm telling you now. Why would you want the man? Why would you want to set him up so you can make this weird ass face? She's like, oh, that's not what I really wanted. And you're not gonna be like, oh, you try. You don't get no fucking participation awards for fucking up your Christmas and birthday. You do not.
I mean,
Y'all will be mad, and now like somebody like Dojo said, you gonna get something. No, now she ain't gonna want to give you nothing. She gonna be mad at you. You disappointed her, and you ain't getting no pussy. That's a horrible day.
I think that there are some women who are largely ungrateful, but I also think a man knows what kind of woman he has. Right? Like, I think a man knows if he has a woman who's easygoing, I can only speak for myself. I'm more attracted to the thoughts, right? And not that the people say the thought that counts. I'm not necessarily saying I want you to go buy me a dollar store gift, right? Like, I'll be honest, but I want to know that you thought about me, that it took some time for you to consider what I would like. For me, that gets me more excited. Like, I've had guys buy me expensive gifts and I wasn't excited about it because there was no thought behind it, right? Versus the guy who bought me
Hold on, let me make sure I heard this right. Did you just say you damned if you do, if you damned if you don't?
No, that's not what I
That's
said.
exactly what I heard.
You didn't let me
Because
finish.
yeah, I don't have to let you finish. If you just said you damned if you do, you damned if you don't, that's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
No, that's not what I said. What I said was that he did not put any intention. He literally just went and bought something expensive because he thought I was going to be satisfied with the price tag on it. But it wasn't what I wanted.
What did you want in that example?
In that example, I was trying to finish my office and I literally saw a desk set that was my favorite shade of purple, and it had everything that you asked me and I'm telling you.
No,
like,
no, I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Let me do this for you. Go ahead. Finish.
I have been talking about this desk set for months, and down to the TJ Maxx he could get it from, like the whole nine, throwing hints in the whole nine. And then he comes in with a Coach bag, and it was my favorite color. It was purple. That's cute, but I didn't want a new purse. Like, because of the work I do, I don't carry a lot of purses all the time. So if I'm gonna carry a purse, it's usually on Sunday for church or a special occasion, or if it's just some downtime. So I don't need a lot of purses because I don't use them every day.
Okay.
So he just.
Let me ask you this: was it a nice Coach purse by general women's standards? I don't carry a purse, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the man made an effort to go spend additional money past what you actually wanted, and he was damned if he did and damned if he didn't.
No, you're not.
You're
not.
I'm listening because on average, you said it was a nice Coach purse.
Yeah.
So you know he was at least paying attention to the brand that a woman would appreciate, and then he got it for you. Was it on time? Was it at or the time of the gift exchange?
It was. And I still.
So you know.
Carry it.
So you know he put thought into it, right?
No, he did not put thought into it.
No. If he was late, he didn't put thought into it, but he was on time with the gift. You just said that.
Yes.
Okay. So because he was on time, he had to have known and prepared prior to giving it to you. He couldn't just say, you know what? It's 5:00 p.m. Let me go find her a damn random ass gift and go spend $300 to $400 on it.
That's what he did, is what I'm telling you.
You know for sure that he bought it at $455.
Let me tell you how I know for sure. Because we were actually on a couples trip in the cabins, and we were exchanging gifts. All the couples, we were exchanging gifts that day, right? Mm-hmm. And literally, all the girls rode together, all the guys rode together in an effort to really make the weekend whatever. They stopped at the outlets on their way, is when he purchased the bag. Not had purchased it prior to. It was the, oh shit, I forgot, we doing a gift exchange, let me go buy this semi-expensive bag to make up for the fact that I didn't do what I was supposed to do before we got on the road to go to this cabin trip. Now, mind you, I still carry the bag to this day. It's my favorite shade of purple. I'm just saying it's not the amount of money, and it's not even about me telling him specifically. It's just that you totally.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry. There's a lie in the comment.
Oh.
Women are, like the little white boy said, a bullshit. Women equals complicated, complex. Women equals long division, calculus, elementary statistics, and any other complicated math, calculus 3 through 5. Yeah, there's nothing simple about women. I'm not going for that. We will gladly tell you what we like and don't like, and that's what a guy said. So what's the problem? How you gonna?
I never said I like the Coach bag. It's actually one of my least favorite brands.
What's your favorite brand?
I enjoy Dooney and Burke, Brahmin, and Louis.
Okay, so if you would have bought one of those,
I would have at least felt as though he paid attention to a conversation if he had bought one of those. If you're talking about him paying attention and the amount of money being something that women are more attracted to, I think most women, now again, you got women who are always going to look at the price tag and that is going to be their level of excitement. But the overwhelming majority of women want someone who's thoughtful in the gift. Whether you've given them a list or they were paying attention, we want you to be thoughtful in what you're getting us and not just think because it's $300 that we're going to be over the moon. Now, my family raised me right, so I'm always going to show gratitude. Like, I never made him feel bad about it. But in this conversation, I'm just bringing it up because he didn't pay attention either. He just assumed, oh, I can spend $300 on it. She going to be good.
Okay. Give me a minute, Carl. I hadn't even got to the top of the hour. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong because I don't own any purses, Coach Dooney and Brahmin are all in that same price range, correct?
Those three, yes.
Okay, yeah. But Louis, I know, is a little bit more up, right? Okay. Okay, ladies, I see y'all coming for me in the comments, but guess what? I'm saying, listen, I'm saying I want the man in the relationship should buy her whatever she wants, whatever he can afford, whatever she realizes based on the fact that she understands what his income is and have that expectation. Purchase it for her. You can't be mad at me because I'm saying, hey, don't fuck up. I don't get that. I know you are pushing back. That's fine, but I'm saying this. I want men to be safe and have, because we're gonna do something else stupid on another occasion that you're gonna be mad about. I just don't want to be on your birthday and on Christmas. That's all I'm saying. So I say ask. And if you want to be spontaneous on a Saturday in October. As long as you're,
I can get with you on that. Like, I'm not gonna push back on you on that one. Like, I will say this, like, if I'm being completely honest, I was that woman at one point. It was like, no, just surprise me. And I realized that's how I would get disappointed a lot of times. So as I've matured, and if I'm in a situation and I'm dating and someone asks me, and at this point, it doesn't have to be someone I'm dating. It could be a colleague, a friend, it don't matter. And if somebody asks, well, what do you want for your birthday? I'm very clear, and I have varying levels of price points based on who I'm talking to. My mama gets a different list than my man gets, right? Like, I now know that I need to verbalize what it is that I would enjoy, and I try my best to make sure that there's a wide spectrum, because I don't ever want someone to feel as though they have to overextend themselves to get the willingness to give me something that's already going to make me ecstatic.
God's going to bless you.
Oh, do not surprise me. I mean, I get it. Like, I understand from a man's point of view, you want to get it right. Like, this is a birthday, this is an anniversary, this is Christmas gift. You want your woman to be happy on all fronts. And so the best way to do that is to know exactly what is going to make her happy. I also understand from a woman's perspective, there are times where you do want to feel like, oh, dang, he heard me without me having to say it. And so, yes, those are times where those random gifts, you know, definitely. I would say this, to get a random gift from my man probably will hold more weight than a birthday and a Christmas or anniversary, because I'm expecting him to purchase something. He walks in on a random March afternoon, right? It doesn't matter what the price point is, but he just walks in on a random day and he says, here, babe, I thought about you. Like, that may get him some special treatment that night, because there's no expectation to give me something other than you thought about me.
Okay, this is funny to me. I thought that I was coming up with something that's not that controversial. I'm putting ownership on a man to be responsible. I'm not trying to pass the buck. I'm not saying don't get a gift. No, that's not come out. But they're like, be surprised. Like, okay, so my problem is, and in case y'all wondering, I'm gonna tell you about me. I don't like surprises. So I'm not gonna give you something that I'm not gonna do for myself. So because I'm not spontaneous, it's difficult for me to be spontaneous for my mate because it's not in me. I much rather you say, we go somewhere, we pick this up, hey, this is gonna be your gift. Thank you, baby. We go do this, thank you. I'm happy because you still spent your money. You still had the time and wherewithal to think about me prior to, hell, it could have been a day of, hey, look, we finna go pick out you a new shirt and slacks. Fucking yes. Thank you. Oh, hell, with me, my size, we ain't going to the store. We just gotta go to polo.com. There's no need to go to the store because it ain't in the store. So I'm simple like that. But then I know women want this and that. Okay, what I would do, whoever her friend is, best friend, person that they trust, I'm gonna go to them. Hey, help me out. I'm trying to do this. I need to plan it. She wants me to be spontaneous. That dog ain't in me. So, but I know I'm 2-3 months out, and I need some help. So, yeah, that's what I mean.
And I get that. I think also women like the idea of unwrapping something. Not all women. Again, we're speaking in general terms, right? Women like the idea of unwrapping something. So, yes, I think a lot of women, I'm never going to use the word most, but a lot of women would enjoy, babe, let's just go on a shopping spree, right? But a lot of us like the idea of unwrapping something. And I saw a comment around, I guess I got to pick my own ring too. I will say this. I don't want to pick my ring, but I want him to know if I like a princess cut, a square cut, if I like white gold.
Look, you don't get it both ways. You don't get it that part you don't get both ways. I understand like that part, like if you saying I want him to surprise me, but what if you say, hey, I'm looking for this? He said, no, I got it.
For an engagement ring? So let me just, before I say anything, let me be clear about your stance. Are you saying that is something you absolutely want to know verbatim what she wants, or that is an area where you know that you want to do the surprise?
I don't do surprise. I'm speaking hypothetically for some other man.
So speaking hypothetically for some other man, does the man in general want to surprise his woman, or does he want to know exactly what she wants?
Okay, I have two answers. One, I don't like hypotheticals when it comes to being in a relationship. I want to be exact. I want to know. I want her to be happy and pleased. With that, you ask her these questions. She gives you answers. If she don't give you answers, say, well, we can't move forward until you make a decision. Because that ring that I will want to purchase, she has to wear on a daily basis, not me. So
Agreed.
Why wouldn't she?
I think that's why some couples go ring shopping. Right?
Correct.
To get
but they're saying
an idea of what she likes.
Surprise me. They're saying, don't tell me, just come.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. I can't speak for all women. I need us at some point, once you make your decision, this is what I also believe. I think we have romanticized engagement. Now I don't want to know the day, right? Like I do want to make sure that my man is fully in control of when he makes the decision to basically give his life over, in a sense, right? For lack of a better term.
No,
so I don't need to know.
That's exactly what he's going to do.
Yeah, so I don't need to know the day, but I want to make sure we have a conversation. I hate these proposals where they think everything's cool, then the man asks, and then she still says no. Y'all didn't have a conversation about what the next step in your relationship is going to be, or if the timing is now right. I think for me, the surprise in being engaged and the surprise of getting a ring needs to be around the day he decides to do it, not if he's going to do it. And so I think ring shopping, or at least having an idea, I don't wear a lot of jewelry. So to watch what I wear, you can't determine if I like rose gold, regular gold, sterling silver, platinum. You will never be able to guess that because I don't wear a lot of jewelry. So just looking at my accessories is not going to tell you what kind of metals I like. So you're going to have to ask me.
Why did you say sterling silver?
I'm just saying because some people are on this whole, sustainable, and you'd be surprised at the number of people who go plastic bands in this day and age of being woke. So, I mean, at this point, it's just I throw it all in there. Thank you, Dubai.
That's something you can buy at Denny's?
I'm just saying, don't, any man out there listening in the atmosphere, if you are he for me, don't buy me sterling silver. Now, we can negotiate on the rest, but do not come with no sterling silver ring. Just put that out.
Hey, Stink.
He's showing you his ring on purpose.
I don't know. I can't help that right now.
I already knew where he was going with it.
No, listen, Stink, if you got engaged and a man presented a sterling silver ring to you, you'd be like, sir, who the fuck is this for?
If it's only a band, I would be insulted. But my man would know I don't want only a band, though. That's what you get when you pay attention.
Again,
good evening, happy birthday again.
The point is you cannot accept a sterling silver.
No, I'm not going to say what I want and accept it. If my man who's proposing to me and he wants to vow to live till the death do us part, he's not going to give me something I don't like and vice versa. I don't understand the complication of this. I only wanted to come up here because when Casey said something about picking, I guess, the engagement ring, and you said, hush, I'm on the phone, you being selfish. You said, no, you can't have it both ways. I'm not like that in my relationship. If I like you enough, eventually I love you enough, and we're in a relationship, I'm going to get you whatever I can afford without breaking my pockets because you like and love me the same way. There's no restrictions with me. I feel like restrictions are for kids, not adults. That's how I live my life. So when you said she can't have it both ways, I'm like, well, why are you with her if these restrictions are in play? Do you like her enough or love her enough? Because when she said my man should know what kind of style ring, princess cut, et cetera, you said, no, you can't have it both ways. So my question is why?
Okay. I understand where you're going. So if, to me, remember, I'm going to ask her. I'm going to help her. We're going to participate in making the selection that she wants. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying for those women who want to be surprised and don't want to participate and just want to, oh, great, I love it, or I don't love it. I'm saying it's going to be some problematic if a woman always wants to surprise and he goes surprise and then she pissed off. That's what I'm saying. But me, it's not going to be a problem for me because I'm going to be like, hey, we're doing this every step of the way. Hey, you can act surprised if you want not. That's fine, as long as I know that you're happy. Your happiness is my goal. I want you to be satisfied. And happy.
You want to say hi? Okay, say hi, because you're all up in my face. Move. I don't know, because I hear that a lot, mainly on here, not in my real life, because I don't call Instagram my real life. I hear a lot of people say, no, I'm not doing all that. Or, so when I hear that, I'm like, well, what's the point of you being in a relationship? You might as well be single if you got all these restrictions.
I don't think those are restrictions. Me wanting my woman being happy and satisfied, that's a restriction.
Okay, so I said this, I asked this in a comment and you didn't answer it. So now I'm going to ask you again.
There's a lot of comments thing.
No. That wasn't shade or anything. I want this answered. For example, you and I in a relationship. and you ask me what I want, and I said, just pay attention to what I like and go from there. What are you gonna do? Because I'm not telling you. So then what are you gonna do? What you say? I didn't hear you. What you say?
I'm smiling because it's just like you said a couple things like, hey, if I like and love you and we're in a relationship, we're gonna make accommodations. One of my accommodations that I need you to know is that me loving you, I'm choosing not to fuck up on very important days.
And you're not going to if you just pay attention to things. I could be talking to my friends and you overhear my conversation. You're gonna hear things say, "Oh, I wanted to go to that concert. Oh, I like these shoes. Oh, I want to try this restaurant." It's not complicated. I promise you, it's not. Oh, not get you shit. Well, then your selfish ass is not in a relationship with Stink because I'm not selfish. See what I'm saying?
Don't listen
No, I'm answering him in the comments.
I know.
He said he's not gonna get you shit. I'm a grown ass woman. I pay attention to my man. I know he's allergic to onions. I know he don't like mustard. I know he don't like mayonnaise. It's just, what are you with people if you don't even know what they do and don't like? That's another question.
I'm not, but
Good point.
that's not this situation.
That is paying attention is knowing what they like.
Okay, but
it's the same
okay.
concept. If your man has a damn allergy, you're not gonna give him shrimp.
I would venture to say
what's the difference?
To me, there's a big difference. I'm saying your birthday, this comes once a year, or Christmas, because you said Christmas is more important than your birthday.
Yes,
I don't want to fuck up this and have to suffer for the next 364 days because I got this wrong.
And I'm gonna hold your hand and say, baby, you're not gonna fuck it up. Just pay attention to mama.
Yeah, but if you say, you know what I like, blah, 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 and then what if I get the wrong thing?
It's okay. The relationship is not over. The relationship is not changed. It's a learning lesson, and I say next time. I'm not gonna get mad. Now that would be childish and petty.
But there's a lot of childish and petty people.
That has nothing to do with me.
Okay, but do you understand? No. Like you listen.
I'm just playing.
I didn't say anything.
I know.
That's you understand, I'm actually making an effort. I am being attentive. It's not like I'm saying I'm not paying attention to you at all. I'm telling you ahead of time, I don't want to get it wrong.
Wait, why did she say? I didn't say I would get mad. Your comment was it was too fast. I literally just told Blue, I'm not the woman who's going to get mad. So that's only for the women who would get mad if you didn't get it right. That doesn't apply to me.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm trying to talk to people on a panel. I miss the comments.
No, it's okay. It doesn't apply to me. I'm not. What would bother me is not that you messed it up the first time. What would bother me is you constantly messing it up, which means you're constantly not paying attention to me. That's a different situation. Because I'm going to see that throughout the year. We only have a birthday once a year.
Agreed. I would use my spontaneous moments throughout the year versus on those 2 days. And like she said, so for example, my dad got my mom a new purse every year for Christmas. Never failed. She would tell him the brand, and he would go
to the Alphas tonight.
Huh?
Brown crossed a new line of Alpha Phi Alpha.
You see this shirt?
I see your blue and your white.
Oh, okay. Don't play with me. I mean, there's the X button at the top right there.
Don't do it. I saw my people coming in, and I was.
Where do y'all get these percentages from and these assumptions? What? Majority of women are mad and majority of women are this. Like, where do y'all get that from?
I didn't talk about who said
No, you said it earlier too. You said majority of women are complicated. Where do you get this?
I'm sorry. You thought I said majority?
You said all.
Yeah, I said all on that.
You'll never know all women to say that. You'll literally die without meeting all women. So how do you say that?
Because all y'all so damn complicated, God has blessed me with that gym.
Oh Lord.
No, that's just as bad as that's just as bad as a woman saying all men are dogs. I think that's some of the most petty. I don't childish shit to say. It's really weird.
So you don't think
you're going into everything negatively. First of all,
I'm not a negative person. I just said y'all complicated.
But I'm not going to. It is not a compliment. So
it's not like saying it's not the equivalent to saying all men are dogs. Nowhere near.
Why? Complicated is not complimentary.
But it's not the same
You said
thing as calling all
but
men dogs.
how is that even possible?
How are all women complicated?
You'll never know all women to say that.
I'm not discounting that. I said yes, I agree with you. I will never know all women, especially since I don't travel outside of the United States. I'm a what are we Western? I'm a Western hemisphere guy. I'm not an East.
You're a United States connoisseur. I have a question. So do you think at some point, at some stage in the relationship, he should feel more comfortable being able to just buy something without her having to say, this is on the list?
You know what? You said that after 3 years, then he should feel more comfortable. I'm not going to disagree with that. After a certain amount of time has elapsed, because then if you're still together, especially after the 5-year mark, you're start acquiring things. So the things that she wants gets reduced to, hey, I just want a gift to show you that you love me. Then because you normally by that time, especially if y'all doing well financially, there's nothing she can't acquire herself because y'all have it. So it's just, hey, give me something to let me know that you love me. And I don't need a new purse because I got 15. I don't need some new shoes. I just bought 5 pair yesterday.
Which is
I don't need a new
why his Coach bag, while could be considered by another woman as a top tier gift, did not make sense for me when I may only carry a purse intentionally once a week. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it was like, yes, he thought enough. He knew he had to get something, but.
So, okay. What was that, your birthday or Christmas?
That was Christmas. Now, I'm
Did you tell him?
more concerned about my birthday, so I'm the opposite of Stink. Christmas, there have been years I didn't get anything from a significant other for whatever reason, and I'm okay with that. Christmas, I'm more excited about buying gifts for everyone else. Like, and my cousin is here, she can attest to this. For years, our family pulled names. And the goal was to purchase a gift for just the person you pulled the name for, because we have a pretty large extended family. But over the years, it evolved to we buy gifts for everybody, and we may do something extra special for the person whose name we pulled. So for me, Christmas has always been about loving on other people. So if I don't get something for Christmas, it doesn't affect me the same way as if you didn't acknowledge the day that God sent me into the earth.
Okay. So on that Christmas, when you went to that guy who got you Coach first, what you wanted?
You said, was that what I wanted?
Did you tell him prior to like blah, blah, blah?
No, I did not tell him exactly what I wanted, but he was also somebody that has known me for a very long time. So
he fucked it up. You didn't tell him, and he fucked it up.
What's happening, bro? What's happening?
Man, I need some backup, man. They trying to get me, man.
Oh, no. We not for to have that. No, the birthday girl and Miss Lady over here been going off lately. I know I've been MIA, man. I've been between work and these weddings, man. So
who get married?
no, my brother got married this past Saturday.
Oh,
and
nice. Congratulations.
my little cousin got married a couple weeks ago, and 2 more weeks, I'm in another wedding in LA.
My goodness. Your
Yeah.
pocket's broke.
Damn right it is. It is that. And but I mean, I know I referee football, so I be busy a lot. So.
All right, so tell us what you do in your marriage when it comes to Christmas and birthday.
Oh man, okay. We have a birthday. We have a gift schedule in my house. So how we roll. We do gifts on birthdays, Christmas, anniversary, Mother's Day, Father's Day, right? It's like other in between, you can kind of get them. It's a gift on you, you know. But like Valentine's, you can get a card and it'll be fine. That's just how this is how we roll over here. But Christmas, I done got so many gifts, I'm running out of gifts. I had to get creative, man. I done bought purses, rings, watches. You pretty much can name it. I done bought it. I ain't buy no vehicles. I can tell you that right there. I ain't buy that. But that ain't gonna happen no time soon either. So, but roll around what you got for right now until that time. Don't look at me like that, Case. I'm just being real. But I mean, it just gives whatever. It's not really. She'll tell me certain stuff that she might want. I ask the question, "What you want?" You don't say, okay.
Sweetest day. What you talking about?
Sweet as that's the man version of Valentine. That's some northern stuff. You would never heard about that. That's some up north stuff. You would never hear
Yeah,
about it.
'cause I don't know what it is either.
I thought it was March. I heard something about March
No,
14th.
sweetest day is around this time of year.
Oh,
Yeah, I
It's
don't know
around this time of year.
what that is.
Yeah. It's more up north thing. Blue, we from the south. You ain't never heard about that day in your life until your adult life. I ain't heard about sweetest day until maybe about 10, 12 years
No,
ago. But
I don't think you need a sweetest day, but I do think that as a woman, if I'm in a relationship, for me, I do think it's important that I like love on my man as much as I expect for him to love on me. So for like, if I know and so here's the thing, right? Like replacing something he's out of, I don't really see it as getting a gift, right? Like if you see, okay, like he needs some new whatever, okay, you get the thing, right? But then also, like if we use Blue's point,
yep.
or his example earlier, like if my man is a fan of a particular sports team, and I see something that's also useful for him, and I can get his favorite sports team logo on it. Like that's just who I am. I'm gonna pick it up if it's $2, $200, if budget allows for it. I want to be able to love on him the same way I expect for him to love on me. And I do know some women who don't believe in getting their man gifts unless it's birthday or Christmas. And I think that's the most asinine thing in the world. Like you should give what you want to reciprocate. So if I want you to think of me throughout the year, I got to think of you throughout the year.
true.
And I would say for me, I love experiences more than I love things, because things, depending on what it is, will become outdated or it will lose its luster around usefulness. But I would rather, instead of you spending a couple of grand on a Louis bag, like take me on a trip. I'm saying take me on a trip,
You ain't gonna get
right?
that.
I'd rather an experience where we can make memories than you necessarily buy me something that I may or may not use.
I'm not even getting no Louis back out of me, no way. I can tell you that off rip. I don't care. Oh, no. Because I don't care too much. I know about somebody else named Louis. The hell with Louis. He dead son bitch anyway. I'm not finna buy that. Fuck Louis. Excuse my language. But like me, one time what I did, we went and made candles. Something simple like that.
Yeah.
My son went too.
Now I know you didn't want to, but you did it because it made her happy.
No, I did because I ran out of stuff to do. Hey, it ain't bothering me.
Yeah.
It was a good day out for the family.
Yeah, I think experiences are a great way to combat the did I get the wrong gift. Now some women are just gonna want to
Ain't no wrong gift. Ain't no wrong gift. If I bought it, it's the right one. You better take it and be happy. I ain't have to buy you nothing. Hey,
What you think about that?
hey, you get the frowns out your face. I'm just telling you.
Hold on, I got
You know, I don't have to buy nothing. I'm just saying. But the thing is, if I thought
what
time
did you
enough,
say? You say I have to get the frowns out of my face?
yeah. If I bought you a gift, be
Why
happy
do
that
why do
somebody
I have to get the frowns out of my
love you
face?
enough to buy you something. Be grateful. Somebody
Why do I have to get the frowns out of my face though?
So you up there frown like, oh, he ain't got.
I'm
Like I said something wrong.
I'm probably going to continue, just like you're going to continue.
Like I said, I'm just letting you know, because somebody ain't got to buy you nothing. Be grateful. That's wrong with society now.
That's how your relationship is, and mine is not. It's fair.
Well, hey, well, I'm gonna pray for him then.
He happy. He real happy.
Okay.
So we don't need no prayer over here.
Let him tell.
Because I'm not downplaying your relationship, so you don't need to pray for us.
Let him tell me that.
I don't put my business on social media.
Me neither.
So then he wouldn't tell you that.
I'm just saying. There's always two sides to the story. There's always two sides to the story, man. So,
but I'm not worried about your relationship. You probably shouldn't worry about mine.
I don't care about yours, honestly.
You brought him up. I didn't bring up yours.
I'm just saying. Good day.
And I'm
Okay,
answering.
Casey, how's your birthday going?
Exactly.
I'm pretty good.
I see you're that happy and all things.
Yeah, I ended the workday. I went to an event and then I went next door. I had a birthday drink and I made friends immediately. And so took a couple birthday shots and then the next set of shots was more friends at the bar. So it was fun.
That's what I'm talking
Good.
about. Go ahead, Blue. My bad.
That's good.
I don't know how we turn that left. I
My
mean,
bad.
I want you to know
I brought it back.
your team is down 2 points, Blue, by the way.
like I said, I explained in detail when my Raiders are playing. I 10-minute synopsis. Huh?
I'm just
I
letting you
think
know.
they're gonna come back and win because they just got a pick six.
A picks, I don't know what that means.
He
Let me
he
tell
got
you the
inter-
best way I can
he got
serve my
interception
man.
and scored a touchdown.
Thank you.
The cornerback. So
I'm gonna tell you the
they
best way I
got
can serve my man. I know enough about football that I would never misquote something that is like glaringly obvious. But the best way I can serve my man is to ask him before the game start, what snacks do you want? What's your favorite beer and your favorite drink? And do you want me in the corner of the couch not saying nothing or out of the room?
Not in the corner.
I have a question, but did you just say y'all want the man to pay attention? If you knew you were paying attention, you know his favorite beer, right?
The beginning stages of what I'm saying. Like if I'm just getting to know you, I want to confirm. Right after that, my job is just to have everything stopped. Right, but I was just saying that to make a point that I don't know enough about football to sit there and enjoy it fully with him. But I do know there are times where men want their women next to them. And I'm like, that's fine. I'll be in the corner and I will be clear to keep my mouth closed, right? While you enjoy the game and you can just reach over and grab or rub as necessary. Or do you just want your space and I'll just come check in on breaks to make sure we need to replenish snacks or drinks?
To me, football is kind of an easy sport to learn.
I know the basics. I know touchdown. I know how you get the extra point with the field goal, right? I can usually call a flag on the play before the flag goes up. Like, I mean, I know the
I think you cheated a little
basics.
bit because the referee gonna call the flag.
But I would have to ask now I know the quarterback is part of the offense, right? So I don't have to ask who's on the field. Like I know, but I can't tell you the difference between a wide receiver, a running back. Like I'm not gonna be able to tell you. Like I'm just not gonna be able to do it.
Now we don't expect a woman, honestly, to know in depth about the game. Like deep up in there. At least the stuff that you know is enough. Like quarterback positions and stuff.
Okay.
And who on the field.
All right.
That's all the man pretty much. Now you trying to know the game like because I'm a fish, you trying to know it like that. Now there's some women that do know it. I know some women officials, which is a good thing. But yeah.
I would say basketball is easier to learn. Let's play.
They whine too much.
I don't know a lot about basketball. I need to learn it because
I'm saying
my finger, my elbow, my pinky.
because they try to get me to officiate basketball too.
I need to learn sports. Okay.
Yeah, you probably should.
Okay. All right.
3 of us are saying that.
Okay. I got you.
Blue, I'm surprised you ain't no official yet, man. I thought you would been knowing that by now.
Nah, it ain't for me.
Quietly.
I'm a little too passionate when it comes. I've coached Little League in my time, but I never.
Man, you can do school ball, man. I just do Little League because in my time constraints, I can do more little boys. And everybody talking about the parents. Let me tell you something. A flag will shut a parent, a coach up, and all that. Because if I throw a flag on a parent, they got to go. Ain't no, go to the car. Police. I call the police on plenty of people. One black dude talking about, you threatened to call the police? No, that's a promise. Last week.
They just passionate about their baby.
The buddy had a drone over a little kid football field. You can't do that. That's illegal. But he tried to get mad. I got papers for this. I don't care what you got. You got to get the drone out of here. I said, if you want to move, I've been have to call the police. You threatened? No, that's a promise. You got a problem with me? I got something in my truck that'll handle you too.
Don't ask me
nobody.
Like I don't.
Our people always try to take stuff serious instead of try to do stuff within the law. And on this field, if we tell you can't have the drone, ain't no, I go check, call this person. No, we said it's no. That's it. Because we try to protect these kids. That's all. You protecting kids. So, but now I met guys making a lot of money officiating. The most I ever heard a guy made, he made $3,200 per game.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
that's
Yeah,
enough for me to learn.
that's what I said, Blue. He's a SEC referee, black guy. He probably around like your age.
He's a what now?
A SEC referee.
SEC.
He
Okay.
said he get paid every Thursday. I said, you didn't do the game yet. He said, no. He said, they pay you. They know you gonna do the game.
Oh yeah, you gonna do the game?
I said, man, you make about 40 grand for. I said, damn. And look, I'm just trying to get to the money. But back to what y'all saying about gifts, though. I think honestly, when it comes to gifts, it shouldn't really matter the price of it. I'm more of a thought gift, like Miss. What's your name, ma'am? I ain't get your name. Apologize.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Stink.
Like Think say, some people, I'm more of a thought kind of person. Thought that I listen to what somebody say. It can be 2 years ago you said something. I'll think about that. I'll be like, I can tell you a gift that I bought one time. She had like my wife is a member of she's on the Divine now, so I bought her a frog one time. It was a frog statue. She said it was like a little statue that she saw one time. It wasn't the same one, but I bought one that's in the family, for us say so. And we just on what she said, oh, that's a nice frog, this, that, and third. Oh, okay. Me, I act dumb. I do it all the time. And going by my business, but somebody named Mason snitched that I had bought it because he was with me. So my son told her, oh, Daddy bought you this statue look like a frog.
What? Wait a minute. I just had an epiphany moment. Like, so you just agree with me a little bit?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I never disagree with. I honestly, true. I do that a lot.
Are you one of the troll people?
Nah. I
don't okay. Because you say you do it a lot. So, did you throw him off or did?
No, he probably swiped.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, I think I know him in real life. I would never drop him down.
Oh, I wasn't saying like I don't know what happened. I don't go on people's lives no more, so I don't know.
I've seen Dr. Fenton, and I like this. I was saying before, I've matured. Like if someone asks me, I will give you. Here's some things. So when I talk about 2 things,
yeah, she said 6.
Oh.
Just make
you saying 2. I would say the 6 allows for an element of surprise, though. If you want to try to. Blue, but we're talking to other people, not just. So I do think that it is.
Why
helpful.
are you telling them? I don't. Not. I'm not saying everybody has to think like me, be like me. I'm just saying, is there a point when you don't tell?
Yeah,
maybe that's what I
do think there's a point when you don't tell.
Okay.
I think for me,
okay.
Yeah, if the relationship.
Because I'm like every holiday, every birthday, every year you're telling? Okay.
No.
All right.
I think that if the relationship.
I need clarification. Okay.
My thing is let's do 2 revolutions at the minimum, right? My birthday, your birthday, make sure we get it right? Christmas, whatnot. I think by the time we get to we're exchanging birthday gifts for the 3rd time, I shouldn't have to always tell you what it is that I want. We've been together long enough. We're celebrating 3 years together. You should have an idea of my favorite color, what I like, what I don't like, what I appreciate, what, I could go without. And so I do think that at a certain point, I shouldn't have to tell you. But I do think if somebody were to ask, even if it's your man, you should be able to say, well, babe, you know what? I saw such and such, or I've been thinking about X, Y, and Z. And then I think that's when the ball is in his court. What I don't ever want to do, let me just be clear, is to say, buy me only this. And if you don't buy this, then it's a problem. Now, I'm not going to do that.
Right.
Now, what I do, if I ask you something what you want, it ain't going to be for this trip. It's for the next one.
Oh, hell no.
Why I do that? Because I might already have you something. So you say, oh, I
But
like this.
he probably wasn't in here earlier when I said I get the person what they like, and I always throw in a surprise.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, it don't work like that with
I
me.
like that, Steve.
I'm being honest. It don't work like that with me. Whatever I get you, by all means, please be grateful. Because I'm telling you, I'm a cheat nigga.
I
Excuse
think
my language.
women
Negro.
who
How did
are
I
Negro.
have that
ungrateful are just
assumption in my
ungrateful in
head?
every aspect.
Negro.
You know an ungrateful
Nigga.
woman because
I,
she's ungrateful in everything she
I
does.
had that assumption in my head, baby, but
Hey,
you did prove me right.
what the?
Thank you. I don't
I'll
have to
be honest
assume
with you
anymore.
about that. I'll be honest with you about
I
that.
do
Hey,
not have to assume
the crazy
anymore.
part about it, I buy some very nice stuff. Very.
You can find inexpensive things that are nice, but cheap is not
You
the
can
word.
buy inexpensive things that are nice.
No, not
I
in,
No, I
no.
didn't say. I said
There's
I'm
some
cheap.
expensive things that are not nice.
I ain't talking about cheap like in look cheap or intellectually cheap. I'm like, I'm not gonna spend a whole heap of money on something.
So what was your limit before you got married, right? 'Cause
Ooh,
I know
thank
that
you,
sometimes
Casey.
What you
those
mean
things.
like limit? What you mean
So
like limit?
like as your she's just your girlfriend, just your woman. She's not your wife. Do you have a cap and how much money you don't have to tell me what it is, but do you have a cap?
Hold on. You know, I ain't no shame. You know, I tell you, depends on what gift, what holiday.
So,
I try to keep it.
let me give you a scenario.
I try to keep it under 500
Let,
for the gift.
okay, even if y'all been together 3 years, it's gonna be under $500.
Wait, no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend no bill on no birthday gift or no Christmas. It's just one day.
Okay.
And I'm telling you what we do for Valentine's. We take turns.
Okay, wait. So what? But don't you want to ask him
I
what he
know.
does for his wife? The difference of girlfriend dating and wife.
Yeah, I think there's a
Because the
So
thing
no, I'm
is,
asking
if
you. Is
you
there?
if you want her to be your wife, you gonna be doing things wifely for her. But if she was just a girlfriend,
said
you just get her.
500.
So what's the cap when you're married for you?
Now I don't really have a
Oh,
cap.
thank you, God.
I buy stuff a whole lot, but I'm still not gonna spend no ungodly amount of money
What
on nothing.
what do you
What's
consider ungodly?
ungodly?
I'm not gonna spend no $2,000 on nothing. Oh no, a trip, yes.
Oh,
But,
okay. Because I was about to
but,
say like,
but just a
okay.
gift, no. Just a gift, oh no.
And I can roll with that. I don't want you to spend $2,000 on something that I may or may not use more than 4 times out that year. But if you say, baby, in this envelope are some plane tickets and a reservation to a trip, I'd rather. If you're not gonna do that, I don't want you to spend $2,000 on
I'm
unless it's
not gonna spend
something.
that much.
I can't even think of something that I would want that would be $2,000 that I
What
would
where
want my man or my
A
husband.
wedding ring, yes, that's something different.
That's
But
not a gift. I don't see that as a gift.
like hell, hold on. You didn't have to get one now. Think about it now. At first, you
Yes,
wasn't
I'm
even
gonna get
engaged.
one.
Think
I
about it
mean,
now.
I'm not. Let me be clear to everything in the atmosphere. I'm not marrying a man who thinks a ring is optional.
No, a ring is not. It's not optional.
No,
You got
for
to
some
get a ring
people
to get
it's
married.
optional.
Oh no, that's crazy. That is.
Like, if you think
no,
a ring is optional,
it's not crazy. Some people get tattooed
I
rings.
got
Some
that
people
too.
no, but some people don't like to wear jewelry because of their job. Some people don't like to wear
I mean,
jewelry because of
I
their
don't wear
health.
mine every day.
Their
I don't
health.
wear.
I know real people. It's not that they don't want to. They don't want to have to keep taking it on and off. Some people have blood pressure problems where their hands swell. So they decide that you wear the ring, I can't, or I get the tattoo because I can't. Something like that. I
You
don't
know
think it's
what?
necessarily avoiding it altogether, though.
That's an excuse because now they got rubber rings, silicone, and all that, and
What the?
they actually feel like nothing. I'm saying
That's
like
what
you.
I'm not gonna wear.
If you don't want to wear, oh
electron
no. I'm talking about Listen to me now. Even athletes now, instead of wearing that ring, they wear a lot of them silicone because when they playing
Right.
their sport, they can have
that
that on.
Right.
makes sense for
Right.
the job. That makes sense for the job.
Yeah,
But I will say, in off
and
season,
women wear them
okay,
too. They have some that
Right.
women have too.
come up, but
So
Because
come
even my
off
line of work,
season.
I wouldn't do it. So it's not the and then I've had friends literally lose their wedding ring because they trying to wear it and then they take
right.
it off because of where they work or whatever, and then now it's gone.
Well, a lot of nurses wear those silicone stuff like that as well.
But that makes sense because of
Yeah.
MRIs, X-ray machines, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But again, off season, whatever off season means for you, we putting them bands back on.
I don't wear mine like because mine be.
What's that
I know my hands
face
look.
about, Blue? Oh, comment.
You said cap.
What?
No, but
And
I don't think a
foil
wedding
ring.
is a gift.
She said aluminum foil.
That's what she
Then you
said.
play
Why not ring
too
as a
much.
gift? Because he
I'm
gifted you this
a-
ring in order to he gifted his heart in the ring form. So that is a gift.
No, that's
Okay.
not a gift. That is
Okay.
a necessity to our
No, that
relationship.
I agree with her. How is that a gift? That comes with the marriage, right? It even
Don't talk
symbolizes if
on
if
his
you're
head.
religious.
Your head, just.
Oh, I'm not supposed to feed it into him. Okay, I got it.
I'm talking about Blue and this
Blue.
cap on his head.
So, bro, do you think is a ring is a gift or not?
No, it's
Well, hold on. If we're
wedding
talking,
ring in particular. It's not just any ring.
if it's the wedding ring, I think it comes with the relationship. It signifies the relationship. So
Okay.
now the right hand ring that you get her or the diamond tennis bracelet, those are
Those
gifts.
are
But the ring,
Yeah, I bought some of those too. Now I'm tell you one time I bought a bracelet with the infinity sign on it, and with like some I had like pearls and stuff on it. It was nice. Tell you, look at Case, I can think of some good stuff now. I can
Well, whenever he show
She said
himself, I'm gonna
aluminum
send
foil
him to
because y'all
you.
I'm telling
Okay,
you,
good.
hey, think
You gonna put him
I ain't
through
crazy
boot
now. I can
camp?
think of some good stuff.
You
Okay.
gonna put him through boot camp? I'm
Put who to boot camp?
gonna send him to you, Dubug.
Oh no, I'm gonna have him crazy.
That's all right.
Okay.
Just make sure he's
All right
crazy
now.
about me. I'm gonna send him.
He on me and Blue go make sure of that.
Okay.
Cause Blue go choke him, man, if you don't do right. Probably about you.
Okay. All right.
I
That's
think
all I.
that's a big brother over there. So you know, hey, he'll come down on like I don't see him come down on cut people. So.
I just need to know where to send them.
That's a good question. Does the size of the ring matter?
Ooh.
It don't.
For you,
Is that a man's perspective
right?
or
You
a
let me
woman's
go
perspective?
for you.
But see, y'all want that Kobe ring that he got that woman.
No,
They ain't gonna happen.
No, that's too
no.
That's too
I
much.
got
I'm
you.
tell you something.
No.
Be happy with the ring that man. Cause I'm
And
gonna tell you
be
something about a ring.
happy with the woman that you got.
I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody told me a ring is like a spade hand. You got to go up. You can't go down. Because
Now,
that means if you spend 3,000 on this time, you got to spend like 7,000, 8,000
I
next time.
agree.
You
So
agree? I
you better start at the
agree.
bottom. You better start with her a nice one and work your way up. We can get to that 5 year, get her a nerder.
I agree.
And get
Now,
her a
I
nerder.
will
get her
say,
a what?
A nerder.
no,
Where are you from?
Bells on it, Mississippi.
Mississippi. I will agree.
I don't like that ooh. How you said ooh. I resent
You
that.
caught that? I'm sorry. Actually, I
Uh-huh.
really didn't want you to hear that.
You never heard of it, please. You never heard of it. It's off up in there. It's off up in there.
Oh my
You got to pump sunlight. But no, it's
ring size is dependent on where you are in
time
life.
out. Question. You mean like the size? You mean like in carrot form or
Hell
stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, Karen, go on. What else we talking about?
I don't know now. I'm saying, say you talking about fat finger. You know, some of y'all got fat fingers and stuff.
No,
Yeah, I
the
mean,
size,
I don't
the
have
carrot.
fingers, so I'm gonna need at least a carrot, minimum.
One carrot. You want some carrot? Hey, grocery store sell a whole lot of them. They got them over there. And they sell them every day. They got them. Kroger got something right now on sale. 79 cents a pound.
Whatever. I'm just saying.
How do you know that? I don't know stuff like that. How do you know that?
I don't
Sometimes
know.
things can be
I was
too.
guess.
Oh, you
Okay.
wrong. See?
I want all the men to hear me. Sometimes things can be too big. Okay? And depending
Pause, Casey. Pause. The birthday shots are getting to you, sister. Pause.
so, and I think the same thing with ring sizes. Like I see women walking around and I'm like, baby, that's not an everyday ring. Like somebody said 1 carat is far too kind. I'm just saying, I agree with you though. My
So
5-year anniversary, my 10-year, let's upgrade. But if we
so
start with 6 carats out the gate, like we only gonna be able to go so far.
6 carats. Shit. Oh. But so hold on. So women, sometimes y'all like to have 2 rings or something. You like to have
I've had
a
2 rings.
everyday ring. You got an everyday ring.
I've
Then you
had,
got a special
Now I
occasion.
do know some women who have an everyday
yeah,
ring
me too.
depending
So
on their
hold
job.
on. You
That's
got
more
Yeah.
understated.
Well,
okay.
I know a couple. He bought her a daytime set and a nighttime set. It's not because of her job. He just did that.
Oh no, he did. That's too much.
But you keep judging off of your personal life. There's people who don't mind doing that. You know that, right? I've had 2
I
rings,
know it to me it just don't make sense. You don't got 1 finger.
but it doesn't
But
matter to. It doesn't make sense to you when you know we're not in a monolith world. Everybody's not the same.
that's right. And the sister buying all this, you can't take it with you. So
You might
1
as well
ring is enough.
live every day till the wheels fall off. You don't know which day you gonna die.
You know what? You're correct about that. I agree with you the
He
second
agree
time.
with me again. What?
I agree with you the second time. Look
Oh
at hey,
God!
you on the
Come on,
road.
God!
You on
Stay
the road tonight,
Who is
lady. You
on,
on the
God!
road tonight, Stain.
duty? Because she is
But
going.
I'm not. I'm not.
Blue, you better
I'm gonna
remember
tell
this one
you.
for the Woo!
Listen to this one though. Now, my partner that lived the wedding I'm in on the weekend of the 10th on the 10th of November. And I think he got like 3 rings. I said, hold on, you done started something that you can't finish, now, brother. You got an engagement ring. He bought another one. Then he got like a 3rd one or something. I
Why
said,
you
oh no,
buy so many rings?
Maybe that's
it's
what she likes.
it was he got an engagement ring. Then he also got one for the day.
But
Cause
That's what I said.
huh?
I know somebody. Yeah, I
beauty
know
on
somebody who did that.
beauty be oh she from up top. This explains everything. Disrespectfully, dude is tighter than an ant's anus cavity. Disrespectfully.
Yeah. She said respectfully.
No.
They don't. Hey,
Disrespectfully.
I
yeah.
mean,
Not
he was
Hey,
cheap.
I'm talking about tighter than the frog ass. Now, how about that? Now,
okay.
I'm talking about
So now with the advancements in diamond cutting and jewelry and all that, you can buy the actual band that signifies the actual marriage.
Right.
Then you can buy a cluster of diamonds, one, then the actual stone, the heart shape or whatever, and then another one go on top. So a woman can literally have 4 rings on to cover from this part to her
I don't.
nipple.
Yeah, I don't need all that.
That's a whole heap there. That's too
I
much.
said, but I'm saying, look,
I know.
have the wedding band, and it'd be 2 carats. That's not crazy. But the other 3 bands they put together to make the I don't even know how to. I mean, it's gonna be expensive as fuck. But I also wouldn't do it every 5 years. That's too much.
I say
Everything.
every 8 to 10, I'll say. But you know what? I know somebody say you supposed to buy your ring supposed to be like what
Bullshit.
3-4 months of your salary. I said, oh no. I know somebody who lost an $8,000 ring. Oh, she was real kind of dense. She
They
lost an
didn't have
$8,000 ring.
now.
I
After a certain amount, I hope he's smart enough. If
making
he's
it
not smart enough, he
off.
gives me the ring and I realize how much it costs. We're gonna get
Oh,
insurance.
he didn't
I'm gonna need.
have insurance on it either. She didn't have no insurance on it either.
I'm gonna need you to
Oh
get.
wow.
Wedding
I
band.
said, oh yeah. I said, be $8,000 coming right out your ass.
Yeah.
Like you're saying what I'm saying.
But
I was saying wedding band and then the rock, but instead of just the rock, they put 2 small. They were really small, but they put 2 small in the front and the back of it.
and actually, it's you come out better buying the stone, going to like a jeweler buying the stone, and they just make your ring. Then sometimes
Right.
actually buying
Yeah,
a
I
ring.
thought about that. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about because I'm about to think I'm upgrading. That's what I'm thinking about doing.
But I
Yeah.
think that's something that I think that is a conversation you should have. Like I do know some women who, and I don't know, for me, it's just really hard for him to know exactly what kind of ring you want unless you've just been talking about rings, right? So I just think that once you get to a conversation where it's like, okay, the next step in our relationship is going to be marriage, like the next phase is going to be engagement, and you know it's coming soon. I think it should be a conversation of, because I mean, he can spend. Let's just be generous and say he spent $10,000 on a ring.
Ooh,
It's not what you want.
ooh,
Like, it's gonna be real hard to walk around wearing that $10,000 ring,
that's a
and you
car.
got the
Freshly.
wrong cut.
$10,000 for a ring? Oh
I'm
no.
just throwing a number out
So
there.
so what's the cap for a wedding ring? 5 or
Hey,
3
hey,
or 2?
hey, you forget for my business about that one.
No, no, no. We've been asking each other. I didn't say what was hers,
Now,
how much
now hold
hers.
on. Now hold on. I can say, if you get to that point like you in that 30-year mark, $10,000 is a good amount you can spend on the ring.
How much? How much
But
you
that 20
say?
years, 20 years, you probably can get you a $10,000 ring.
After
You might.
20 years.
Yeah.
Girl, I be dead.
Hey, well, don't worry. I ain't
You
gonna worry
do
about spending my money.
know
Yeah, you dead.
inflation is going up steadily, right? You know that $10,000 ring may be a fourth of a carat.
Right. That's why I'm like,
Actually,
maybe you don't
they
need the
said,
wedding to just work on the ring.
actually, me and her watching no special on diamonds. Diamonds really ain't worth a damn.
No, you're right. They're not.
They not. They actually not worth
And a lot of
it.
people
People
are
make it.
choosing other
I
stones,
know
right? Rubies,
my friend,
sapphires.
Blue ain't gonna agree with this one. My best friend, he said, guys and women can be friends. Then I said, Blue, this. She said she want her black stones in her ring. She's told me to this day. She always say that. She told the dude who she with, the ring that she want, it better have some black stones. She
Okay.
don't really want like no diamond and all that, and she would have black stones.
Now,
But that's
I
the
will
choice.
say my preference is a diamond, but if a diamond was not it, then I would want a yellow sapphire. That would be my
That'd be
preference.
nice. That'd be nice.
We have that in common. I like colored diamonds too. I like
Mm-hmm.
brown and pink. But yes, it would have to be. Yeah.
So hold on. What's the cap on the ring that you want? I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna ask you this right
I don't
now.
even.
Be
I
quiet.
don't even want to tell you
Don't,
that because
don't.
you gonna say, oh, he's stupid, but he the
I'm
one
gonna
who
die.
asked me.
I'm gonna die. You give me that number. She about to say 20,000. Oh no.
But you have to realize too, and I heard you mention this earlier. You said I'm from the South. I feel highly that demographics makes a difference because our cost of living here is gonna make our shit higher than y'all's anyway off top.
That's why you can
And
travel
we
somewhere
don't
go
get
buy the
that
ring.
option.
I'm just what you do. You can hop on the plane, go to the South, and buy your ring and fly back home.
Well, I'm moving back to the South anyway, but
There you go. So, hey.
that does not negate what I like or the styles that I like. It has
I mean,
that
I
doesn't
know
matter where I live.
some of y'all like them princess cuts
Exactly.
and what's the other one?
Like pear
Real.
shape.
Yeah,
You got
oh
it's all kinds of styles.
man, look at here. I don't know nothing about diamonds because I'm not a big jewelry person. I'm not for me.
This nigga,
Like women,
I can't stand him. Can I interest you in a birthstone for no? I cannot stand him.
that might be
I'm
nice
not wearing
though.
no damn peridot as a wedding
Ain't
ring.
nothing wrong with that now. Hey,
I'm not. I don't want it.
but you know what? I'm the type of person that'll buy something like just to see your reaction, but then we'll have the
You
actual real
seem like
gift.
that. You seem to be
And
Oh,
have
you
a real gift.
funny
like go
asshole.
get a costume piece of jewelry?
Yeah, I just see your reaction. I'm trying to see would you be grateful enough to take that, but then I'll give you the real one. I'll do something
I
like
would
that.
be. You know what? Honestly, because we're supposed to know who we're dealing with. If you were to do that, I would laugh because I know you playing. You see, your character is that.
Yeah,
You already
yeah.
said that.
I'll buy something ignorant
But
too.
I'm
Like
a.
here you go. Hey,
I ain't gonna laugh too long. Now, damn it, we're the real one.
at the stove. You better wear that one with pride. Swing that on with this
And,
ring
and
on.
and you know what? To be honest with you, I'm really the woman who would wear that. I would wear both rings. I swear, just
I
because
was
it
gonna
can.
say,
I'm
You
I
know
really
would
like
what?
that.
I
ring
pre
too.
see and that'll show me a lot about the person that I'm dealing with.
I
I
got
swear to
another
God, I
question
would.
though. Since we're on this topic,
Mm-hmm.
I also think that you should know your woman enough to know whether or not she wants a private or a public proposal.
Mm.
Do not let me put this out in the atmosphere for whomever he may be. Don't give me no public proposal.
What you mean by
I don't
public?
Oh
I
my
don't want
God, Casey,
all
you
my
are so
friends and
opposite.
family and flowers, and you got
You want a whole heap of
drones. And,
people that you ready for him to hear. You be y'all by yourself.
look, he can roll over after a really nice night on a Sunday morning before breakfast. It's like, babe,
Girl,
let's do it.
oh,
And I'll be satisfied.
you want him to do mad, Daryl, mad black woman, Shamar, no.
No, because I was in the middle of a factory. I want that moment to be private between us. Like, if you want to do something spectacular, take us on a helicopter ride. It's just me and you and the pilot. I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't want the
You want to be near
masses.
Jesus when he
I'm
proposed
just,
to you.
I'm being facetious. I mean, exaggerated in the example. I would
No, you're not.
prefer no, seriously, because I'm afraid of heights, so I'm not gonna do a helicopter anyway. If he knows me, he know he ain't doing that.
Okay.
But I would prefer something private. I love watching the proposals, but this idea that it's 80 people y'all don't know watching if you gonna say yes or no, and you got photographers hidden in the bushes and all of that, like
But
that
why
doesn't.
wouldn't he know his woman enough
That's what I'm
that she's
saying.
probably gonna say yes more than likely?
That's what I'm saying. One, I think you need to have a conversation about whether or not marriage is something the two of you all want, right? Because here's my stance. Don't, like, I want to be a wife, but I want him to also be a husband, right? And we need to then know that we want to be said wife and said husband to each other. And so, one, the conversation has to happen. Two, you should know me well enough to know whether or not I want something grand, right? Versus something intimate. If you're going to do something in front of other people, let it be our immediate family.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a holiday, right? Something like that. But at least when I look around, it's people I know. And it's not a bunch of random strangers,
Okay, what
trying
if he rents out a place and it's not random strangers? It's your family and his.
I did mine on Christmas Day in front of family.
Oh, see, that's my favorite day.
Now, I would
But
be
what? But
okay.
would that be a problem too, Casey?
That wouldn't be a problem.
Okay,
Because
so it's not because you started off saying public, so
right,
you don't mean public. You mean just not involving strangers.
correct.
Okay,
You
so
want
it still
to
could
be
be
intimate.
public as long as it's intimate with the people that you both know.
That's my
Okay,
only
now we on the
requirement.
same page because I was
Yeah.
over here like, huh? Okay.
Yeah. But I will say,
Okay.
if we were in the kitchen cooking and the spirit moves, I'm not gonna discount that either.
Nah.
Is what I'm saying.
No.
So,
Tied to I think did I use Mason? I gave it to Mason. He kind of took it to his mama.
I mean, yeah, if you got kids already, you include your children, I would expect that. But I mean, I don't know if it's just an age thing at this point, and I'm like, yo,
It's
you
an
sure it's what you
age
want?
thing. Like you know, as it come, get here.
I mean,
Hey, one of my partners from Memphis, he live up there in Dallas. He proposed his wife. He said, "Man, I ain't getting on my knee or no shit like that though."
what
But
if his mother hated you from the first time you met her? Would that be a reason for you not to marry him? Yeah, because 9 times out of 10, if his mama hates me that bad, he's not gonna ask me to marry him to begin with. Like,
he said, "What?
In most cases.
You?
That's
in
not
most cases.
okay.
So you understand? He married you, not your mama.
That's where I
mama.
was going with it. I'm like, no, not every
The hell with my mama.
not men are like that.
I'm sorry. I love my mama.
Yeah.
I've seen this debate online, right? Because somebody was like, you marry the person.
Fresh, I don't even eat Denny's, and you probably don't either.
I mean, I get it, but I also think it's the dynamics of your family, right? And so, like, my family does a lot. It doesn't mean we bring our significant other around all the time, but I wouldn't marry somebody that everybody in my family didn't like. Like, it would just make for a very awkward time when we do have to be in the same space together. Now, if they don't like him over some petty stuff, I'm gonna do what I got to do, right? But if it's something that's valid and I choose to ignore a valid reason, I don't know. But I also don't think the kind of man I'm attracted to would marry me if his mama just hated me.
But what's his?
But I also don't think
his mama's reason for hating you?
Like I've never had a mama not
what's
like
his mom's reason for? Give me an example of why a man would choose his mom over you. What's her reason for hating you?
Most times she like the last girl over you. Most times
That's
it'd be like something like that.
that.
bullshit. That's that. Mm-mm.
No,
He need to. That's
I
more
will
reason he
say
need to
that that's a
marry.
very real thing. So, and I ain't gonna say no names, but my cousin is still in here, and she can attest to this. I dated
There's somebody at the
somebody,
door.
and he had moved on, had a child with this woman in the whole nine, and his mother would still expect for me to show up for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, and when I did not, she was personally offended, and she did not like who he chose so much to the point where she would make it her business to tell him and everybody in earshot how, I was still her daughter-in-law, she still loved me, all of this. And I think, to DuBois' point, if the mama doesn't like you, is because she is still emotionally connected to whoever was there before, right? So you haven't had a conversation with your mama to say you can like X, Y, and Z, but unless my new woman has given you a reason not to dislike her, I'm gonna need you to not.
You got to, at that point, he got to grow some balls and check his mama.
Thank
Why I
you.
say
I
that?
would say
Because
because
you got to flat out. You got to be like, hey, at the end of the
Yeah.
day, I'm the person that have to deal with this woman, not you.
right.
Because you will either accept her or not. I done seen this happen to some people because there's the people that include their mama in too much of their business.
That part.
That's their problem. Because me, I'm a mama's boy, but my mama don't know nothing about business. Only thing my mama know, I done got cheering by people. She'll never know. I know people that
Oh,
tell their mama about stuff they done did with this woman. Like, you done did? Told your mama what?
no, because I don't want to sit at the dinner table and your mama be looking at me funny
Yeah.
because
I know people that tell their mama the nasty
Look
stuff
back
they done
at her.
did.
Don't look at her.
Like, this your mama. Like,
Girl,
my mama ain't my friend.
too different.
I tell you all
I,
the time, my
I,
mama
I
ain't
mean,
my friend.
I get it. I'm just saying that relationships, and people have different relationships with their parents. Like my mom and I are closer now that my father has passed. But for as much as I talk to my mama 5 times a day, my mama can't tell you the name of somebody I've dated unless I've dated him longer than a year.
My mama can't tell you about 3 people I done dated.
My mama can rattle off 3 names, like not as an adult.
Because I
And
got,
I only have the same boyfriend all through high school, so she knows his name. But as an adult, my mama can give you 3 names of anybody I dated.
because I got kids. Other than that, she
So
can tell
I'm,
me about that.
I'm just saying, I would not expect a man who, now his mama doesn't have a good reason other than she just liked the other girlfriend and I haven't been disrespectful, I haven't treated her son improperly, then I would hope he would see past that and would still make a decision, right? And if I knew that's the reason why she didn't like me, I would still marry him. I'm not gonna let that keep me from marrying him if that's just what it is. But if she and I actually have an impasse, I don't ever want to put him in a position. I don't. I would hope he would never have to choose, but I also don't want him to ever be in a position where he has to even contemplate it.
Before you get married, that issue is already there and it needs to be addressed. Therapy, a meeting between the 3 of you, whatever. I'm not saying just to ignore her entirely, but if she can't get right after you both have put in the effort, fuck her. That's generally how I feel.
But yeah, I mean, you got to, and sometimes you just have to. Some people, parents, still think their kids are kids. I'm your child, but I'm not a child. And they got to tell your mom sometimes, I'm your child, but I'm not a child.
Yeah.
So you can't dictate what's going on over here because you don't pay no bills over here. One thing my mom always know,
That's
I can always take my black ass home.
very true. I just enjoy family, right? So I'm the
Me
type of
too.
person, right? So I'm the type of person where I want to marry into a family that's also excited about me, right? Like if we're at his family's for holidays, family gatherings, cookouts, I want his family to embrace me fully, right? That's just me. Like that's just what's important to me because I would want my family to embrace him fully because I know what that looks like. When I think about all of my uncles, all of them are not biological, but they would have given their life for all of their wives' biological nieces, right? So for me, I've just always grown up on both sides of my family, knowing that even for people who married into the family, like you are treated the same way. Like we love you, hands down. Like,
Well,
and I'm not saying everybody be like,
this man before he proposes to you says, Casey, my mom is a lot. I can't control her. I can't stop her. She is who she is. But you are the woman I want to be with to the day we die. I want to marry you. And you're going to choose to leave because his mama don't like you?
no, 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 no. I'm not gonna choose to leave. Now, if he comes to
I
me,
mean, I'm not saying I'm not family oriented, but we don't always get what we want in life. And I'm going to choose a man who knows his mama is loony and
now
wants
if he comes
to
to me,
marry me.
that no, there's really right now. There's nothing you can do. I know this is what it is. If he comes to me and he's transparent about it, I'm not gonna say, "Well, I'm not gonna marry you." That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if this is now going to be a point of contention and he's not clear,
Oh,
then no, I'm not married.
that's different. That's totally different. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
But if I'm not dealing with her, I'm not fighting with her. I'm not dealing with her. Like, why do people make this shit so complicated? If she has issues before I came into his life, I'm not trying to fight her. I'm not even trying to deal with you. Your son said you got a problem. So thank you for telling
Oh
me.
yeah, I'm not fighting
I mean,
somebody's mama.
I don't want, like, we could be the Brady Bunch without her there.
Yeah, I'm not fighting nobody's mama. That's between him and his mama. Cause I'm a show up and be who I'm supposed to be and be respectful and be mindful and keep it moving if we have to be around each other. And he gonna have to deal with the rest of it. But I'm not gonna put myself in a position to have to fight. And to be honest,
Right.
I should never have to fight.
Right.
Because if it gets to a place where it's an issue and he don't step in, then me and him got an issue.
Right. And that's why I said the attempts need to be made, way before a possible proposal. I think that's actually waiting too long. But when you walk into this relationship and you see that it's getting real serious, we need to sit down as adults and say, okay, I just got into his life. How can I be a problem already?
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's y'all two know more about each other than I ever will. So why don't you like me and I'm new? Because that's my point blank question to her. That's how I communicate. Like, we're not gonna beat around the bush. We all grown. How don't you like me and I'm literally new to his life? And by the way, your son loves me. So what's your problem?
I get it.
So some women want their son to be their man.
I was trying not to say it. Baby boy.
Some gotta pop the teeth out of his mouth, let him grow up.
Baby boy. But
But
sometimes
hey,
the sons don't make the shit easier either.
I mean, you gotta tell you something. Your mama's just something respectful. That's all. And that's pretty much like I just tell her. Like, I tell her flat out, but be said respectful. Like, hey, mom, I'm not a child no more. This is my decision. If you gonna roll with it or you're not. You'll get on board or not. If you don't, hey, the train gonna keep on moving either way, with or without you.
Keep on. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was about to break
Blue, now
out.
you've been quiet on
Break
that,
out
Blue.
on
I know you just been on there listening. But I just
don't
want to
even
take the
come on
score
here,
out.
but when I come on, this is like the second time Blue's been quiet. What's the problem, Blue?
Well, I almost more, so I don't really have a good
Me too.
So I figured I would let because the comments are rolling. Y'all responding to the comments. Some people talking crazy. Some people trying to be sensible. I'm here to facilitate.
Oh, I just want to say one thing. The score is 26-14.
Yes, I see that. And I got 4 minutes 33 seconds left. So with that said, I'm gonna go pray for my Raiders. I appreciate it.
Hey, at this point, it'll be kind of rough on me, my brother.
I know.
I don't know why you even like them. Why do you like them?
I've been a Raiders fan, Bo Jackson. I haven't.
Oh God!
Most Raider fans that I know, they old Raider fans.
I was about to say it, but I didn't want to say it because I don't know his age. But every man I know is an older man that likes the Raiders. That's the same generation damn near.
Yeah, it's a few teams that for a while you'll be a fan. You like, why you a fan of that team?
And they
It's an old
can't
thing.
even explain why. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can't stand Cowboy fan because
Hey, hold on.
most of them don't really
Hold on.
know.
Now,
Most of them
listen.
be
Okay,
the
sir,
new Cowboy fans, and
sir,
I can talk to an old Cowboy fan from
sir.
the '80s. Ma'am,
We was
listen,
vibing. And
I'm
then
a
you did
49er
that. And then you
fan
went,
to the heart. I know. To me, this is my opinion.
so who's your team? Let me hear this crap.
49ers. I said this.
It's not that bad. Okay. It's not as bad
But
as the
to
Raiders.
me, I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are just more American team than the Cowboys.
What?
Yeah,
How dare you?
easy. Look at my
Oh, I'm
lips.
about to get off this live because I am not the typical woman when it comes to football. I can't believe you just said that.
But
Oh,
nah,
I can't
I
believe
know.
you
I just know a
just
lot of
said that.
Steelers fans, Cowboys, Raiders.
I'm Cowboys, I'm Saints, and Travis Kelce is my husband.
Lord have mercy. Ain't you married? How you say that?
Who
That
told you I
man don't
was
want to hear that.
married? I didn't say I was married. I'm scared of marriage. But look, Travis Kelce is my husband. That's why I named my
I
dog.
thought you were married over there.
I didn't tell you that. I don't lie. I didn't tell you I was married. I said he happy.
Oh, okay. Just you know what? Be
Pay
honest.
attention to the questions that you
Be
ask me.
honest. Be honest. These days, though, in all honesty, you probably in the best situation than some married folks. Shit. Because sometimes you don't want to be happy. Some people put so much stress on marriage, and you forget to
No,
get the relationship.
I'm scared of marriage. I even have a question tattooed on that finger.
Hey,
So
but
that's me, not him.
ain't nothing to be scared of. But hey,
Well, I need
but
Jesus
That's
to
easier.
know
to
for
each
my.
his
That's
own.
easier for
To
you
each
to
his own.
say.
To each his own. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
this is.
for you to say.
I know. I know that's a whole different subject right
Yeah,
there. That's a whole Pandora's box you open
exactly.
up. Yeah, that's something different.
Yeah,
If he feel
that's
the
something
same
maybe
way,
you could talk about,
Blue
Blue.
all right, bro.
about to hang us up. He's saying bye.
He gonna go look at them faders lose.
Don't do that. But I still like the Raiders though. They got a decent team. All right, my bro. Casey, have a wonderful night.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
You too.